How does a business owner really understand or select the type of influencer to use for their brand?
Firstly, if you were going through a PR agency or a management or a marketing agency, the first thing we would do would be to get you that influencer's metrics.
Okay.
What is their engagement like? How many of these followers see their posts every day? How many of these people actually engage on what they post? You can't have 250,000 followers and I'm seeing 100 likes. That's not believable. If you're starting up as an entrepreneur or you're a business owner and from watching this video, you've probably seen that, I've done some things wrongly. Well, what I would say is it's okay to still retrace your steps or to still just start. Create that social media presence. Make yourself relatable. Build a lifestyle out of your product. And of course, offer value. Once you learn how to do these three things, trust me, you would surely get your audience.
Welcome to theBLOcounsel, where we talk about everything personal development and business development. On this episode, we will dive into the Nigerapreneur segment, where we discuss with Nigerian entrepreneurs their journey, struggles, and lessons learned on their path to success.
But before we I just have about 2 more questions before we wrap up. I'm interested in going the route of these influencers, because I want us to kind of like touch in that angle.
Okay.
Because we talked about it earlier, some influencers might have a large following, but it doesn't necessarily mean it to convert to anything, even if you pay them or whatever. How does a business owner really understand or select the type of influencer to use for their brand? Because, for instance, I'm selling food. Yes, there are plenty food people, but how do I even know which one will fit into what I want to do? Is it that I have to look at maybe where I am? I'm trying to put the question in a way.
So I understand you. So I mean, you're trying to know how to pick the right person.
Yeah,
how to know that these followers or they're not fake. That's the simplest way to put it. So firstly, I think the easiest way you can know, I mean, if you were going through a PR agency or a management or a marketing agency, the first thing we would do would be to get you that influencer's metrics.
Okay.
What is their engagement like? How many of these followers see their posts every day? How many of these people actually engage on what they post, actually end up doing whatever they tell them to do? Even if it's as simple as, drop a fire emoji if you like this outfit. How many people actually drop this fire emoji? Or how many people actually say, no, I dislike this outfit? So what is their metrics like? But if you're just a random business owner, you're feeling like, you want to just get someone, one of the simplest way you can know is from the engagement. You can't have 250,000 followers and I'm seeing 100 likes. That's not believable.
They should even take down those profiles.
That's not believable. Okay, let's even say you have 100 likes. Let's say the algorithm is so bad you have 100 likes. But what you have posted is something that's supposed to be engaging. And no one is engaging at all. There are no comments. There's nothing. So one way a business owner could know is probably through, and when I say comments, I mean solid comments. Because nowadays they buy comments too. Yes. They buy comments.
Who is going to comment it?
They buy comments, they buy likes, they buy literally everything can be bought these days. But solid comments, that actually relate to that post, that actually say something. What's the engagement like? How many people really viewed this video that this person posted? Things like that. Because you can have 250 followers and you're having how many people, and how frequently does this person post? There's just little things you would see. What is this person's energy like? What's this person's vibe like? Okay, is this person fitting into what they say they do? For example, if you say you're a lifestyle influencer and maybe I have a product that gives, maybe I sell coffee.
Yeah.
I have a coffee brand and I'm looking for lifestyle influencers, to move my brand. What's your page like? Does it really give you, a good lifestyle or something that I could? What is the engagement like? Because you can't just ask a random person, send me your metrics, let me look at. So you can just use some simple things. If the person's engagement is not at least 5% of their following,
something
something
is
is
fishy
wrong.
somewhere.
Something is wrong. I always used to tell my clients, I'd rather give someone that has 2,000 followers and their loyal followers that actually engage a product to talk about for me than someone that has 5 million followers and nobody actually stays active on your post.
On your profile. Thank you,
So,
Paula.
I mean, another thing people have been going into these days is actually UGC creators.
Okay. That's
So,
user-generated
yes,
content.
so basically what they do is they create realistic content. Now, if you go to someone that has 5 million followers, I'm sorry, if I go and see that ad from that person, I would know it's paid. What if this person didn't use this product at all? How am I so sure this product can do what this person says? But most times with UGC, it could even be an actual testimonial from someone they probably gave a free product to actually use. And if you go and see this person has maybe 5K followers, you can find that more believable.
Makes
You
sense.
know, you could also even get your actual customers that actually buy from you to do user-generated content. So it's not all the time you need to source, you know, just anybody and give free products. Your customers that buy from you.
Can also push. That would be. Can that be mixed with maybe like a testimonial style?
Yeah.
Sort of content.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, it can. It can. Because most times UGC is even for your page, not even for that person's page.
Sure.
So they don't necessarily need to post it, but it's for you.
It
Their
gives that
review.
believability.
There are different forms of UGC. It could be a review. It could be a product unboxing. It could be anything.
Makes sense. Well, Paul, I know that the marketing conversation is in my view is an endless conversation.
It is really broad. That's why marketing is it's broad. It's long term. It's a very long process. It's something you keep doing. You cannot stop.
Continuous.
You cannot stop because every single day something new comes out. Something new comes out, and I mean, some people can't keep up.
Yes.
They can't keep up, but you can't stop.
And
You can't.
And just as we wrap up, and just to pick it again from where you stopped about, there's something new coming up every day. So as we conclude, I would like you to, if you can give us, because there will be some entrepreneur out there now that is like, okay, I've heard all these, things, nice things that Paula has said, but then, okay, I want to start now. There's so much going on online. Content is everywhere. It's even hard to stand out. How can I ensure that, okay, I know you've given some tips earlier, but I want us to be kind of like more specific, at least for those that would be paying attention at the ending part of the video. Are there like specific tips you can say, okay, how I want to make myself more visible in this crazy explosion of online content world? What can I do to make sure that I remain relevant in this space? Whether I'm a big company, whether I'm a small company, but are there things you feel entrepreneurs or companies should be doing to make sure that they keep relevant in this online space?
So what I always say is give value.
Okay.
Give value. Make sure you're always connecting to your audience. That's why you have to know who you're targeting. Once you know who you're targeting, you will know how to connect with them effectively. I think I gave you an instance. So let's say, for instance, let's say I'm a mom that has 2 kids, and you're trying to sell, I don't know, maybe a back massager. Let's use something really random. I go through stress every day, from taking the kids to school to coming back home to everything. If I see a video that says, oh, come and buy a back massager, oh, it's very good, it will help your back, it's good to do this, it's good to do that.
Good. Makes sense.
I understand it's a back massager. Why do I need one? But if you go, our mommies, you guys go through a lot, and I really think this is something you would need. You have talked to someone specific. So when you know your target audience, you know how to offer value, or you know how to hit their frustrations.
Makes sense.
If you say, working class guys and girls, these are just instances. I mean, you can be better than this, but if you say working class guys and girls, how far now? Almost today was hectic for me, and I don't know about you, but I am going to use my back massager right now, and then you show how it feels. You've spoken to a range of
Specific people. So we should make sure that at least they give value.
Give value, and you can only do that if you know who you're trying to talk to.
The target audience.
Give value and be relatable. These examples I gave are things that make you relatable. You have been able to give, to foster an emotional connection. You've triggered something in that person. There was a video a client did last. I mean, I actually worked on the script for her. And I think at the end of the video, she said something like, in Pidgin, she was like, you be man. Don't let your house they smell. And trust me, she said the amount of men that sent her a DM to get products were a lot. I mean, normally she has a lot of ladies.
Smelling,
So then they're like, oh my, this woman, shots fired. Someone even got annoyed and commented K. Like, they're like, shots fired. I'm here. Okay, let me get it. So there could even be someone that normally he buys scents and probably it has finished for a while. He's been busy with work. He hasn't thought of, refilling it or whatever. And he just sees that person and like, that's true. Let me even just do this thing now before I forget. So you have spoken to someone specific. You have triggered something. It could be a pain point. Or it could be a desire to always be, that guy who gives fresh, nice outlook. You can't look fine, and then when you invite people over to your house, it doesn't smell right.
Smell nice.
You've triggered something in someone. You've triggered an emotion. Another thing you can do is sell a lifestyle. Don't just sell a product, sell a lifestyle. Sell a way of living. If you sell scented products, that's a lifestyle, because it's not necessarily a need, it's a want. In marketing, there are two things: there are needs and then there's wants. People must always eat, people must always wear clothes, people must always buy shoes to an extent, people must always, for some people, what they classify as their needs differ.
It's different, yes.
Yeah, but the most important needs that people cannot do without in this life is food, water, clothes on their backs, and other things like that. So when okay, my product might necessarily be a want, but now I am going to find a way to creatively sell this product as a necessity
to those that need it.
Yes, and even to people that maybe thought they did not need it, but now it's looking like I might need this thing. For example, from that video, there might be someone that has probably never thought of getting a scented product before, and all of a sudden you see them ending up getting one, and they try for the first time. You just need that first trial. If it's good, then you probably have a customer that will most likely return, and you keep making your sales. So I feel like entrepreneurs need to understand, yes, so you can sell fire, as they will say on social media, but you need to put the right strategies in place to sell. If you're a brand that might need to also go the traditional route, stock up your products in supermarkets, so that if I go to a supermarket and I see your products, and I come on IG and I see an ad for that same product I just saw in the supermarket, you're bombarding me from every corner. You're all up in my face. If I go somewhere else and I'm driving and I see a billboard, you've just your product is going to be in my mind. Before you know it, I might try out something I've probably never used before, or try out something a different product. Maybe I use someone else's and now I've seen this one everywhere. For this product to be everywhere like this brand, they might have mouth to. Let me try it. That's just
Makes sense.
That's just it.
Makes sense. Paula, it's been an amazing conversation. I feel like even personally, and I'm serious about it, it's like there's little things here and there that I've been able to pick up.
Don't worry, pay for consulting. You will learn more.
Yes, we'll be looking forward to that. And of course, we'll tell our viewers too that, and we'll ask Paula, maybe on the video, maybe we'll put a customer personnel template that they can, be able to get that, a little bit of advantage from. But thank you so much for, sharing your insights and your experience and, because, of course, these are things that you've gathered from your years of working with, different brands and all that. And it's an evolving environment. Huh?
Trainings also, because learning never stops. There's always going to be something new to learn.
Yes, there's always something new to learn. So, we're so happy to have you. And I know that we didn't even touch on some other areas. So hopefully maybe in the future we'll still be able to have, more conversations around that. On behalf of course, the company that I work with, theBLOcounsel Olaniran Farms, we usually give out gift cards to guests that come on the show as a sort of appreciation of the valuable time and the information that you've given out. So we'll be sending that to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And of course, while we are going to be reaching out to you for consulting, we also do a little bit of consulting on theBLOcounsel also. So maybe we can exchange consulting. Who knows? But we focus more on productivity, entrepreneurship, and personal development angle, which we believe is very key to developing that ourselves in order to achieve what we want to achieve. So I would like you to take the final shot. Please, tell our viewers maybe just anything you would like them to to know about you, or anything you would like them to take out of this conversation before we wrap up.
Okay, I think if there's one thing I want everyone to take out, I think I've said most things, to be honest, but if there's one thing you should take out, if you're starting up as an entrepreneur or you're a business owner, and from watching this video, you've probably seen that, ooh, I've done some things wrongly. Well, what I would say is it's okay to still retrace your steps or to still just start. Create that social media presence. Make yourself relatable. These days people are falling in love with self-content, like getting to learn about the business owner themselves, not even the product. Now make yourself relatable, build a lifestyle out of your product, and of course offer value. Once you learn how to do these three things, trust me, you would surely get your audience.
Thank you so much, Paula. And for our viewers out there, please remember that marketing is very, very important. It's better for you to market. You can even market a bad product and get sales.
Exactly.
But if you have a good product and you don't market it, well,
you may get sales, but it might not be as much as if you did the right thing.
Exactly. Thank you so much, and we'll be catching you on the next episode of theBLOcounsel. I remain Babatunde Olaniran. Thank you so much.